Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paige and it is a Monday, which means it's the first day of the reading rush. Oh, I'm so excited. This is my first reading rush and I get to vlog it, so please like and subscribe to see the rest of the videos, and do check out my TBR so you can, see what I'm reading this rush. It is 1:28 in the afternoon, so I'm getting started a little bit late, but I was relaxing. It's fine. I wanted to chill and I wasn't actually at home with my camera, so I didn't see the point in picking up a book when I hadn't started this video yet. It's a lovely sunny day outside. I don't really have much planned except maybe a run to Tesco, but I'm thinking I'll go outside and pick up The House of Hades because this is my book beginning with the choice and it's my book to be read outside. I don't know if I'll pick up the audiobook or this version. Probably pick up this version. Hopefully we can get it finished today. It's a hefty book, kind of. Most of the books on my TBR are pretty big books, so I'm asking a lot of myself. The reading outside one I think is going to be the hardest for me to do, because I just don't think I can sit and read this fat book outside all in one go. But, we'll start with this one because it's sunny and we'll see how it goes. Notice he's only staying in the shaded area. Come get the giraffe! I think we've decided it's too hot. Right, I'm just sitting outside in my garden. I've got an apple and elderflower flavoured fizzy water because I'm off caffeine at the moment. So apparently now I'm a Waitrose shopper. I've got a drink, I've got some sun, my dog is somewhere, and I'm gonna pick up this book again. I'll let you know when I have some thoughts. Well, since I'm being bothered by Denzel for his dinner, it now feels like a pretty good place to stop. I'm almost halfway now. I'm really liking this book. It was kind of slow for me to get into. As I said, I struggled starting it previously. I do quite like it now. I'm getting into it. I'm hoping with a very, very late night I could finish it today, but I'm just not sure. Yeah, I do like it though. I'm at the bit where Annabeth has just been cursed because of something Percy did in a previous book. I have a feeling it's Calypso, but we haven't found out yet. They're in Tartarus, they're still searching. Yeah, I really like it. We don't have many. We've only had one book with all of them working together, and now they're back to being separated again, and it's just kind of I like them all working together, and it's sad that they keep getting separated, but that's just the nature of this plot, and I do think it's a good plot, and I love that Rick Riordan keeps bringing in things from the past and how that's affecting them now. It really links the original Percy Jackson series with this series, which is really, really fun to read and really good, and just such a throwback for my 10-year-old self. Hey guys, so I'm back inside now. It's about 4 o'clock. I've made some pretty decent progress on The House of Hades. I want to keep reading it up here, but obviously this is my selection for a book that needs to be read entirely outside. So I don't know what book I'm going to pick up next. I feel like it needs to be a short one if I'm to read a book a day to make sure that I smash this out. So maybe Tweet Cute or Verona Comics will be next because those are really short. I do know that I want to sit and relax for a little while. I'm actually going to bring you with me to go pick out a book now. Okay. So this is essentially my TBR pile. What? Let's go Tweet Cute. I'll read Tweet Cute. So yeah, I'm about to pick up Tweet Cute and I will hopefully finish it tonight and let you know what I think. Okay guys, so it is 7:35 PM. I don't actually know if you can see that, but it is. And I just finished Tweet Cute. I think I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 stars. It was kind of fun, but for the most part I just found the drama to be repetitive and annoying. And I just kind of wanted it to get to the point. I also found the twist at the end to be very predictable. I saw it coming kind of essentially from the beginning. I've read a book and a half today, very positive start to the reading rush, but now I'm going to take a break. I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening so I can be back on the book grind tomorrow. I feel like the whole point of the rush is to read as much as you can in a week, but I need a break, guys. I just cannot put a book down, pick one up for the whole week. That just won't work. I need a break now that I've finished. So I will see you tomorrow for an update. It is now day 2 of the reading rush. I am up bright and early this morning. Well, not bright, it's like 9 o'clock, which is bright for me. Now that I've had time to sleep on Tweak You, I have a bit more to say. I still stand by the fact that it's a 2-star read, because I've just thought of more things that I dislike about it. There is a heap of pop culture references in this, and I don't mind like pop culture references here and there, but this whole book is built on pop culture references, which just makes me think that although, yeah, it was fun, easy read now, if I were to pick this up in a few years, would it just be dated and cringy? I want a book that if I like, it's just gonna like stand the test of time. I may have only given this 2 stars, but in the future if I wanted something light and fluffy, I would maybe still pick this up. Am I then just gonna find it dated? That's my issue with pop culture references, they really date a book, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just something I don't like, because I feel like then I won't like it again, if that makes any sense. There's also a character in Tweak You who is just used as a scapegoat for everything. If you've read this book, then you know who I mean. I don't want to accidentally spoil anything, so I'm not going to say who. But this person just apparently is the one who does everything wrong. Every issue that the main characters have is caused by this, like, side character. But neither of them are ever mad at the side character. He just does things and then they get mad at each other and then they sort it out, but then it's all fine, you know, like, why are you... And this side character kind of does a really bad, horrible thing to our main character, and she just doesn't even like show any kind of anger or upset towards him about it. There seem to be a lot of loose ends and a lot of stuff happening for the sake of it happening, and it bugged me. But anyway, on to day 2, hopefully a more positive note. I don't know whether to do the prompts in order. Do I have to do them in order? Or to just pick and choose? Because doing them in order, I think the next one would be The Devil Wears Prada. But I really want to read Ninth House today. I'm going to read The Ninth House today. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I hope everyone has a great second day of the reading rush, and I will catch up with you once I've read some stuff. Okay, so it's about 1 o'clock. I'm just making some lunch. I'm making some spinach ravioli. These are just the M&S Plant Kitchen ones. They're vegan. They're really, really good. I like them. I'm just making some of those. I'm about 50 pages of the way into Ninth House. I'm not very far. I have just not been able to get through this book quickly. It definitely drops you in at the deep end, and I'm still kind of confused. It's good in that it's not an info dump, and it's good in that you're in exactly the same position as the protagonist. You're just dropped in and expected to figure it out. So it's really interesting in that respect, but it's definitely more complicated and more adult than the Shadow and Bone series. It's a lot. Let me just salt my water. Remember to salt your pasta water, guys. So yeah, it's a difficult read. I know I'm not going to finish it today. It's 1 o'clock and I'm only 50 pages in of a 500-page book, essentially. So it's going to take me a while to finish, but I do think it's going to be a 5-star read, and I do think it will pick up a lot, and I can already tell I'm going to adore this story. It's unlike anything else I've ever read, and it's just all handled really well. It's just a slow one. It requires a lot of thinking and working out where you are, but I'm going to watch Gilmore Girls later whilst I read it, because any excuse, really. Hey guys, it's 7 PM now. I am maybe halfway through. Let's see, where is my bookmark? I am 233 pages in on chapter 14 of Ninth House. We talk about how pretty it is underneath the dust jacket. I have decided that right now this is a 4-star read. I was very set, like from the beginning, that this was going to be a 5-star read for me. I thought it was going to be fantastic, and the beginning really set it up to be that way, but at times it just feels a little bit like it's trying too hard. I don't know if that is done intentionally to like mirror the Yale setting and the fact that everyone there is, you know, it's kind of like fake in that, you know, like, if any of you have read The Reluctant Fundamentalist, do you remember how he talks about how all the buildings at Princeton are fake and that they're made to look like they're historical but they're really not? Obviously Yale is kind of the same thing. I don't know if the writing style is like that to try and mirror that kind of vibe. I'm just kind of bored, like it's the middle of the book and I'm just kind of bored. I want something to happen, which is why I've knocked it down to to a 4-star right now. If it picks up again and I am absolutely wowed by the end, then maybe it'll go back up to a 5-star. But right now I'm a little disappointed because I really wanted to love this so much and I just don't. I'm also reading it really slowly. I'm really upset that I'm only halfway through and I've been reading this all day. I'm like behind on my schedule and I have plans tomorrow, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna finish my TBR, which is fine, you know. Don't finish your TBR, like there's nothing wrong with that. I just would like to. It would have ended my slump and like proved to myself that I could have done it. But it's okay. I'll still be reading and just trying my best, that's all that matters, and next year I know not to pick so many big books. This is going to be the last clip for tonight, just so I can kind of take it easier tonight. I'll still be reading, but just so I'm not thinking about having to come back on camera, I can just get on with my night and relax, read some more, sleep on my thoughts, you know, stuff like that. With that, I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night, guys. Good morning, guys. It is 8:30 on the 3rd day of the reading rush. It is Wednesday. I didn't really end up reading too much more last night. I read a little bit, but I've got nothing more to comment on about the 9th house. I do have plans this afternoon. I will be taking The House of Hades with me, but I don't think I'll get a chance to read it. In all honesty, I'm just going to a friend's house. We're just gonna hang out. It's not really prime outside reading time. For this morning, I'm gonna smash out the 9th house for a while, see if I can get really close to the end. Then I need to edit this and upload it. 'Cause it's a Wednesday, it's uploading day. Kind of a lot to do today, but I'm excited and I can read more of the 9th house. The one thing I will say about 9th house, in the beginning of the book, she's all worried about her studies and it actually mentions her going to class and like doing assignments and stuff and struggling with it. But then as you get further into the book, there's just no mention of that at all. She's just only doing her like secret society job, absolutely no studying. But she's still mentioning that she wants to do well at Yale and she wants to make something of this and turn her life around with this opportunity, yada yada yada. But she's not doing any of her work. Okay, so I have made a lot of progress on 9th house this morning. I am now flying through it. It is picking up a bit. I'm still not sure. This is a book that is really confusing me in terms of how I'm going to rate it, because nothing's happening but also so much is happening. It's one of those books where if you ask me for the plot, I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't tell you what happens, but there is stuff happening and it's interesting. I'm definitely like really intrigued to see how this ends, but it is kind of a dark read and it is making me sad. I'm just so on the fence about this. I don't know how I feel about it. I am gonna end this vlog right here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for sticking around so long. Please stay tuned for the rest of the week's reading vlog, which will be up next Wednesday, and do check out my video which will be up on Friday, which won't be a reading rush vlog. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want to see more bookish content, and I will see you on Friday in my next video. Bye!